Haki khubor ka Batesi TV ka umdi basnyam bat penjasliang Rupa Premium Meghalaya.
Ka MLA jong ka NPP na East Shillong constituency ka penpau ka jing Sngewsih ka bakraw hadien bagayeng bishar ka penmi ya ka hukum ban penkesan ya ka halor ka mukut duma ka baydey ka jing sha ka no ta siali ya ka result jong kinai kai ka balami house nam arja khandai habakren chikla pathai khubor ka Dr. Ampareen kalong bakalamat ka jing jinjar ka bahadu khat news nam kanthi namar kani ka mukut duma bat kala le sing bishar de ki spasien banjubam bat hakum kani ka puar kalong baga kan mau yuga kemi jongka kabal khlat no nakani ka slap thei kala pun kan mau ba kapur baga kemi garang don kala dap kren ha ka kemi baga Khlem le Eiei ka basniu Henry Sngewsih kala ong baga kemi kam don shu ban sakhi lang yagani ka sngi ka job kala pun kan mau ru bu men jongka uba RG ling do hagi ti kupur ul ong yaka baga de ban ya chkhman hagi kam shakri pajba namar ba Khlem le Eiei ka basniu Henry Mynta men ru don rengkat shu bat ulale no nakani ka slap thei kala ai khuble ya ki yeng ka sem ka bladon rengkat bat ka haki por ki be bat ka ai khuble ru ya ka balang katolik khamtam ya ki phadar ki babu jingduwai kerpang na ka benta jongka hadu bakan de yo ya ka bishar hok kala ong bakum ka menteri sarkar haki tu ki por ka Khlem pendan kam bakla satya ya ka bor bat ka trei hok ya ka kam bat ka penpau ka jing Sngewsih paman bami khubo shaphang jongka ki bre ki kentho be tang ya ka siali Henry Mynta barok ki pajba kilashai bakam don benta Eiei.
This is an important press conference for me personally. A lot of water under the bridge. I have suffered so much for 17 long years. I never retaliated. I never rebutted. I distanced myself from the courts only for the hundreds of hearings that I have had to attend, humiliating myself and feeling so disturbed. Today I remember my late mother. Mom must be happy. I told Mom I didn't do it. But she was constantly pressured. She's no longer here to enjoy this beautiful day. I remember my late brother RG, who despite everything always told me that if you have not done it, you will continue in your service to the people. I'm grateful to my family, Jade, Rizal, particularly, who have been there for the last 17 years, believing in me and knowing that never at any point did I misuse my office to favor or otherwise anyone in my discharge of duty as minister. Grateful to my husband, Panton Joseph. Panton, today we are freed from this huge pain that we silently discussed in the privacy of our bedroom. I have always told you, Panton, that I did do no harm. And today I am validated. Thank you, Kaira, who sometimes went with me to court, sat with me in those horrible experiences, but always there. Thank you. I'm thankful to my sisters, my family, without naming each and every one of you. Thank you, Jasmine, Sharon, particularly, who have been with me through thick and thin, facing the same humiliation that I faced. Today's verdict validates our stand. The name of Peter Garnet Marbanyang is not in any way compromised. We are a family that upholds justice and that will serve the people of the state to the best of our capacities. I'm very grateful to my supporters, how much they had to take. the pain they had to take through every election. Whenever anybody called me Siale, white ink, I used to tell them it's okay. Supporters, wherever you are, whether you're here or anywhere, thank you for believing in me and thank you for voting for me back to this office till the day I get this judgment. I'm very, very grateful to all those that have accused me so wrongly. I will pray that God will grant me the grace to forgive each and every one of you. You brought a lot of pain to my life. How you, without any clue, continue to put white ink on my name. That is why I am grateful to the judiciary system in the country. This country, this nation, who will always fight for justice, and this is the justice I get today. Thankful to Sanchita. Time and again, she would travel across from all parts of India to be here on time for my hearings. Thank you, Sir Salman Khurshid. You handheld me. You believed in me. And you fought for me in the court. And you, today, sir, are a part of this historical moment of 17 years of pain. The pain I felt every time I opened my Facebook page, the social media, any news item on me, how people time and again put white ink on my name. Today, I wonder what's going on in their minds. And I'm thankful to God, thankful to my church, the Catholic Church, the priests who continuously prayed for my peace of mind. Peace of mind is something which is the most difficult moments that I faced in all of these years. I'm so sorry that this case took shape the way it did. So sorry for all the time that is wasted of all people who have become victims of this so-called white ink case. You heard today in the court, I was not there, but I've been briefed that there was no white ink at the very first instant in any of all of those things. I have just said that I will pray for guidance. I will pray that God gives me the strength to forgive those that have harmed us. I cannot speak more than that. We are watching the next move of anyone very closely. And I can only say at this point of time, let us bask in the truth that this nation gives citizens a chance to talk about.
I think if we can refer the question to our lawyer, Sanchita is here. Sanchita, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. So the judgment has not been uploaded yet. It was pronounced in open court today by the Honorable Chief Justice. And he said in clear terms that she's been discharged. All the charges against her have been quashed. The order passed by the trial court, which framed charges against her, that has been set aside. Therefore, no case exists against her as on date.
So if the CBI moves Supreme Court, you are ready to fight the case till the Supreme Court?
Of course.
Definitely. We believe in the innocence, and we believe that this judgment of the Honorable High Court will be upheld by the Supreme Court as well.
I think it would be in the fitness of things that we only account for ourselves. We are not answerable for anyone else. And that court judgment is specifically for me in the content of us reading the judgment with respect to my case.
This chapter is closed. Of course, CBI has a right to challenge the order before the Supreme Court. Whether or not they'll avail of it is another question. but the Honorable High Court has found her to be not involved in any of the charges that she was accused of. As on date, that's the status.
But what about the affected candidates? Will they be reinstated, that so-called tainted?
That was already decided by the high-level committee. So that was only the criminal culpability part was an issue because this was a criminal case. So only that was an issue here. So that has been decided. The taintedness and all of that had already been decided. It was an issue that had been closed long ago. So at this moment, this case was restricted only to the criminal culpability.
It was the High Court itself which ordered to file FIR by the CBI. So is it the order going against the High Court itself?
See, there's a difference between asking the CBI to investigate and to say that you find her guilty. There's a difference between that. CBI had only been asked to investigate. Now, the charge sheet that they filed was flawed, and therefore the court held that case does not meet out against us based on the charge sheet that they had filed.